Hey, welcome back to Armchair Wars. Tom here, episode number 28 of my Japanese campaign in Hearts of Iron 3, using the most recent patch, version 12.0.3 of Black Ice. We are mere days away from history, so we're going to start chugging through there. We already got our planes and ships moving out to where they need to be. You know what? I also need to make sure. Okay, yeah. Make sure you got yours. You do indeed. What are you doing? You're coming out here and just doing a convoy raid out there. Cool. Just making sure that all my naval is going out and about. Alrighty, so far so good. I know I sent a whole bunch of stuff out and about all over around here, so I just need to make sure that stuff that may have straggled a little bit and didn't quite make its way are actually out here. We're not going to worry about setting our naval bombers out just yet. The ships take a lot longer to start chugging out into the ocean. The air power doesn't take quite as long to get where it needs to be. All right, took care of that guy. Kill. We are about ready to jump on this guy here. Let's speed things up a little bit. I'm not going to go over the overview. I mean, last part of the episode, we saw what was going on all around the world, and I don't want to go through all that again. Soviet Union have decided winter offensive. Interesting. You see, fortunately, I threw on the HQ defense there for that guy, for that militia corps headquarter, so he can actually do something. I was hitting the wrong key there. I was like, why is that window not going away? So he's coming all the way down there. I don't think I've got anybody else. Yeah, the Kwangtung Theater. I need to throw somebody his way, and I don't think I really do have anything that I could send his way. At least not now, at the very least. Sorry, yeah, he's going there, and then the last one's coming down there. There's like a ton of stuff that I need to still. 940. I'm actually down now. I was close to 1,000 IC required to fill out my grocery list here, but not not quite that bad now. We're at 488 IC. Enjoy that while we can. There's a bunch of stuff here that's just never going to be built, and there's more stuff I need to build as well. I've got a couple of. Well, these guys are getting these things here, the motorized infantry battalions, but I think thought I had a tank around here too. Oh, you are heavy truck and veteran. Oh, you know what? I think because we need to throw the veteran here, and then I think there was another tank that's missing the truck. Who is it? This guy here. There we go. And honestly, he needs to still get I'll bring him out. He's in the same vein as these. I need. Just throw another motorized infantry brigade. Where? Motorized infantry battalion. I mean. There we go. Way down the very bottom there, but it is what it is. That way I can get those guys set up. I need another battalion. Do I care? Do we have what's it called? I'll know when I see it, but the military police HQ defense attachment. That's what I need. That's for this guy here, since I created him. The original Kwangtung, that's the new Kwangtung theater. This is the original, and then they have got their HQ defense, so they're fine. We got plenty there. Cool, cool. Do we looking around just to make sure I don't have like stacked units anywhere around in here? It doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Kind of do there, so drag him over. Honestly, yeah. Anyway, cool. Anti-air cruiser. Ha ha ha. Sweet. Okay, that's a one and done. Submarine batteries. That's 1944 tech and interdiction tactics. Boom. Getting close to the green here. We're good there. So now we can go here. Do I have any? So I've got. First off, so if I select the light cruiser, for example, and I can't drag the anti-air cruiser up far enough, but anyway, so the convoy attack for a light cruiser is far better. Their sea attack is also far better. I thought they were like the same thing, but they're not. Light cruiser has its own bonus, has its own benefits, or the anti-air has its own benefits. Submarine attack, that the anti-air cruiser is a little bit better. Um, Actually, I say a little bit better. I mean, light cruiser has no submarine attack, while the anti-air has 10. Air attack 4 for the light cruiser, 10 for the anti-air. Shore bombardment. Actually, I can just look here at both. The so yeah, the shore bombardment, the light cruisers actually do better, but sea defense, the anti-air is better. Air defense, the anti-air is much better. Surface detection and air detection are flipped. Anti-air is better in air, but light cruisers are better for sea detection, submarine detection. Strangely, the light cruiser has a 1 when it has absolutely no sub attack, but the anti-air, which has a 10 sub attack, has absolutely no submarine detection. Very strange. Same visibility, same transport capability, of course. Range, the light cruisers are much better. Probably because the anti-air cruisers, I was gonna say, based on an older model, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Firing distance far greater. Speed, anti-air cruisers are super fast, which is great for our carriers. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Carriers slow down my cruisers, period. So the fact that they go 36 is great, but that, it doesn't really help them too much. Slightly better hull, slightly worse positioning, same supply consumption, supply and fuel consumption, take about the same amount of officers. Actually cheaper to produce anti-air cruisers, same personnel, and takes less time too. Wow. With that, I might just keep my light cruisers the way I've got them going right now. I was going to start removing all the light cruisers, those 4, those 5, and replace them with the anti-air. But honestly, I'm just going to start producing. We'll do it like this. So that'd be next 4 years. Well, obviously we're not going to be going that far, I don't feel. Yeah, let's do it like that. Toyota, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Hitachi, Mitsubishi, Toshiba, Nissan, Sony. Okay, weird names. I was going to push them to the forefront, but you know what? I got so much other stuff that I really need to get done first. And now I'm not quite so enamored by the anti-air. I was always thinking that the anti-air cruisers were basically like light cruisers, but had the additional benefits of they were better in anti-air capabilities. But not actually, it looks like. All right. So at this point, I just need to move you into here. That's all we got to do. I'm going to move you down to there, like so. Do the same with you. And we're going to have you come down to here. So this will be a two-step process, multi-step process at this point. Actually, save it real quick before anything happens. If I make I would say if I make a mistake, but I mean, we're not really making a mistake on anything. We're gonna pop off the Republic of China, Nanjing at this point here. Yeah, we're gonna create the regime. Boom. So we're going to go down from 488 to something else. We'll find out momentarily. Okay, cool. Give Chinese territory. So basically, they're getting almost everything there, but we're about to take that. Once we do, that's going to proc the surrender of the China Republic, and then we are good to go at that point. Okay, so next thing we need to do is I've got a bunch of. So there are several units here. Unknown number of Marines. There's at least one Marine unit, one garrison unit. So there may be two Marine units here. That's a possibility, but they're going to be low strength, so it's going to be a moot point. We're going to have to wait till these guys. Yeah, see, it's the problem about sending them out to the far reaches is that it takes them forever for their. Now they're okay, which that's odd. Anyway, it takes them forever to get their organization back. Interesting. There are enemy militia units on Bikini. More power to you, buddy. I don't need the island, so you can do with that as you wish. Yeah, I'm not gonna send the medium bomber out just yet. Now here, boom, boom. Load these guys up. Move here, and then we can do we can then do an invasion, beach invasion after that. We're going to do the same thing here. You two guys. Right, now how many? Okay, cool. Here. Let's unmount real quick and then mount them back up. There we go. You guys are coming to, not the south, holy cow, over here. We're going to move to there. Just basically get prepared, ready. We're going to grab you two guys. We're going to move here. And grabbing you two guys. And moving here. Guam. Oh, it would help if I actually put you on the landing craft. We're going to move you there. And so you're in 87, so I just want you on there for right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised that their org is as low as it is. So yeah, we'll just do that. Air superiority all over, and we'll grab you. And we'll just simply say naval strike. Sure. All in that area. That's sufficient, I feel. We're going to go air superiority all over in both of those areas too. So that's good. We got just a light bomber, medium bomber actually there. No other planes. Let me check all my planes this way. This is far easier. bomber's going to fly out momentarily, but not right now. Same with the light bomber. Again, it doesn't take them too long for the air units to get out where they need to go. Here we are. Boom. And then, oh, I forgot to send you to an island. I was like, why? You need to go to truck. Rebase there. Well, that is on me. That is on me. Did not take care of that properly. Passenger ships only available there. Extra destroyers only available there. Got all those guys are waiting to get their strength up. Sure, and yes, because we're waiting there for such. Okay, you're all right. So the light, medium bombers are the only things that really need to fly out. We're moving into here. It's going to take us December 8th, 1600. Enjoy this production while we have it. It's going to drop because, man, all that's pretty much going away. It's interesting. It's, yeah, I'm keeping all this, it looks like, but they're getting the northern part. Now, that'll change soon as we walk into Chengdu. Oh, geez. You know what? I was on the faster speed and didn't realize and just let a whole entire day plus walk by. All right, so first of all, we'll do the Tora, right? Yeah, we have to do that because we're not at war with the United States. Operation Z, we'll do that next here. So gaining 400 manpower, boom, combat movement speed until January 7th for a full month. We get some extra combat speed, organizational regain rate jumps up a bit, so that's nice. Land organization's up a bit, soft attack goes way up. Their USA gets a big transport shift speed buff gain. I think that's not the transports don't move at speed 3000. That's a tech that the United States gets that buffs their transport, gives them 3,000 points towards their transport speed, whatever that tech is for the AI. Operation Z, we're going to be attacking the United States here. You can see all these relations, everything, boom, all kinds of stuff happening there. You can pause to read specifics there if you're interested in such. We'll be out of supplies in 5 days. I don't see how that's possible. We misspelled there. You know, one of the things I've been wanting to do is to go through all the events and stuff and kind of, I think I already said this, correct spellings and just, break up the run-on sentences and things that kind of nature. Just kind of changed up a little bit. That's going to require more effort, I think, than I will be anticipating here. All right, and I think that is it. We're not going to annex Manchukuo. We are going to let everything else continue on as we're heading into war here. So if we click, we're at war with the United States and the Philippines. We're at war with the Republic of China. Why has that got an asterisk? And you can see we got 4 puppets at this point in time. Now, the Zippy Sama doesn't count towards the puppet requirement for it's all the way down here past all this stuff. It doesn't count towards this. But I think with the changeover of the ROC, I think that counts towards one of the 3 that I need. Manchuria and Minjiang are 2 of the places that I need for the first stage. Republic of China should count for the next stage after that. Philippines is another one that will count towards the puppetry requirements. In fact, we're going to add a war goal and puppet them. I don't need to control. I don't need to control the Philippines myself. Non-aggression pact with Soviet Union, Mongolia. Cool. And since that has gone off, we're going to go ahead and go here like so. Come down to there. 22nd needs to come over there. Yeah, we're at the point. I mean, I can leave the people up here that I have, but we don't need to be way up here anymore. In fact, we can come down like so. There we go. So we are almost there. 1600. Let's see, where do we stand? First off, let's start with the Philippines, work our way westward. So here we go. We need to do an invasion. We need to do an invasion. So that's those two. Do we have the guy here? Not yet. So he'll be there momentarily. The other invasion force is going to be coming here in this sea province, and we're going to land on Batangas. Here, we're going to invade there. Okay, going eastward. We are, with one landing craft, going to invade the southern port of Guam here, the hillier part, and then work our way inward. Let's keep going eastward here. So now, nope, they are not there yet. Close. Going to be getting there pretty soon. No attacks just yet. Let's just make sure that we've got, okay. So for starters here, guys, you're attacking here. You're both attacking there, like so, which means I need to redo you to say invade there. Gotcha. Here, both you guys need to attack there. You can see sometimes you have to redirect your invasion forces to where they're supposed to be going, because sometimes they'll be like, nah, we want to actually go elsewhere. There we go. Guam should be no big deal. And Wake, we're not quite there yet. There are no, if this is correct, oh, need to pull you off because I've got to put Kichiro in place because we need that naval organization. The other area I think I was going to pull them off at was Chief of Staff, if I remember right. Start experience, organization regain rate of 10% is actually pretty nice, as is the officer recruitment. I was really hoping to get into the green by this point, but the other option is, instead of health and education focus, getting our supply throughput up by 15% because we kind of need it, and still keep our organization regain rate. So we'll lose the officer recruitment in place of construction practical DK, which I want to say is probably what we want to do. It's the economy focus. Yep. I am sold. So at this point, Tojo Hideki got demoted to only Chief of the Army. That is all. And everything else I think is fine here. Yeah, we'll keep the 5% leadership modifier. I don't think there's anything else that would be better. A lot of Prince of Terrors throughout this here. It's like I don't want a Prince of Terror. No, thank you. Yep. All right, that's that. So it's 1600. We're going in. So okay, so I've got all that stuff here. We are We are moving around down there. All right. I decided Day of Infamy. So yeah, because I inadvertently had speed a little bit higher and just let the time tick by too far, it wasn't December 7th we attacked, but December 8th, which I guess technically in Japan, wasn't it December 8th that was that Day of Infamy? I could be wrong. So unknown garrison up here in the north, 99. We should be able to knock them down though. Manila garrison here. We should be able to take care of that as well. We still don't have guys there. And we have a Manila garrison down here as well. I mean, I knew, but if we scroll out, we can see that there's a garrison and an air headquarter unit here. Um, but we are moving in here without any problems. Is that a plane? Yeah, that's a fighter bomber. Interesting. We have air combat around the southern point here. Holy cow, how do they have fighter bombers all the way around here? Their nearest, that's UK, and there's no way they're allied with the UK to be able to move there like so. They must be passing through. They must just be passing through. Either leaving from the Philippines and they're racing eastward, or they're coming from somewheres here and racing westward. Now, so they popped up and went away. Interesting. All right. Bunch of stuff is happening. That's why it's kind of chugging there. So yeah, we conquered, and more stuff should be happening pretty soon here. But let's go ahead and do what we need to do here. Tokyo Express. I don't know what the Tokyo Express is about per se, but we lose supplies, but we get a whole bunch of supply throughput, lose resources as well. I mean, I know what the Tokyo Express is about in the real war. Isn't using destroyers and to ferry supplies to Guadalcanal. I think they're Guadalcanal. Medicine Advance, that's our tech too far. We need to bump this back up to 50. I don't know why it dropped down the way it did there. I don't think I lost any. Well, actually, I might have lost a little bit of leadership. Reinforced seize the Chinese coast. Okay. So now at this point, a couple things we need to do first. We need to give Chinese territory, and then annex the Chinese coastal areas. In that order, we get the correct setup of what we want China to be. So here at this point now, I'm just going to drag all you guys. We're going to come down here, and now at this point, you can see where I have to protect. You can also see how much I see we lost, 122. We were 488 before, we're down to 122 at this point. I need to get this up to a whole bunch more. We're way down on supplies. Drop that down a little bit here. Okay. So our builds are going to be drastically impacted here, but it is what it is. So other than annex Manchukuo, which I don't want to do, there's nothing else we really need to do at this point. So going from north to south here, let us tiptoe through, get our units better affiliated all around here. So honestly, yeah, these MPs, Okay, we're going to drag all you guys down to here-ish. Because I don't need you up in here. These guys. That's fine. We'll have you come down a little bit to here. Let's have all you guys get pulled to about here. And we will pull you out of that area. Do the same with you. See, there's a whole bunch of units now that are freed up from their current requirements. Why does he have... He shouldn't be having units. Like this guy shouldn't be to him. He should be down to... No, not that guy. Nor the Kwantung Theater. Southeast Asian Theater is fine. Who else is he controlling? The Die 6? Yeah, not you either. Kwantung Theater. Or not Kwantung, Southeast Asian Theater. There we go. So... Cool. You can come down there like so. We can bring him over there. So actually, we'll have him go up to there. Yeah. I'm loving this. I do apologize for the long break here. Just having to kind of redirect my units, making sure that there's nobody sitting in territory that we don't need to defend, like this guy. So we'll bring him into here. I mean, I just need to get people out of the. I might as well call them the ROC. It's the Republic of ROCN. Yeah, there we go. It's rockin'. ROCN. Just get them out of there, and then I can address where everybody else needs to go. We'll leave those guys. I was gonna start pulling them out, but let's just leave them where they're at until I start getting the like these forces move in, and they'll cover this area here. I got my militia coming in. I got some fascist militia coming in. So we'll wait till all that kind of gets addressed. How are we doing here? We're just about ready to land. Ditto there. How about here? Still are not there. Goodness gracious, where the heck are you? December 9th, 6 o'clock. Okay. We're still almost ready to land there. And ditto here, almost ready to land. Are we at? No, but we are almost there. We'll be there by 11 o'clock. I'm assuming it's this province they're going to. Western Ceres, yeah. So it is that we're going to. Let's go ahead and save it again. A lot of stuff happening there, obviously. United States, by the way. What are you? You're War Japan plus my puppets. Aligning towards allies. Yeah, you're way up there. Oh, and we did take a look at Nicaragua. Nothing's really changed there. That'll be changing soon, though. Once we get a invitation to the Axis, I'm going to be taking that, and then we'll see a lot more stuff happen. Just noticed going through my resources here, we're doing all right. Oh, I gotta take care of my convoys. I was supposed to have done that a little bit ago. But I'm noticing my fuel situation is very, very good. We're almost maxed out there, which max, by the way, is 99,999. You can go over, you can go 100K or more. It's just the very next day. Um, I think it's just the next day. It might be the next hour. But anyway, after a certain time period, and it's within 24 hours guaranteed, it's going to drop immediately to 99,999. So yeah, sure, you can have a whole bunch of uh, resources, but it's not going to help you. Oh, and that's so there's no way that those four came all the way out from there to here. That's 1,400 kilometers. It probably was getting because I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm seeing Philippine and American planes here. There was that group of four fighter bombers that attacked me way out here. I was like, where the hell are they coming from? Well, apparently they're just getting shipped over there. I don't have any bombers. Speaking of, I needed to get this medium bomber going. Uh, yeah, we don't need you bombing this season. I just need to be bombing this area here. We'll do that for just a month. We don't need it any longer than that. Do we finally arrive? We finally arrived. Okay, so now we need to invade there. We need to invade here. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we've got everything. And I've got over here, late bombers. Well, actually, we don't need to do that area. We'll do all this like so. Okay, and again, just for the month. That's why when you check off continuous, probably should have explained this before too, for those who might be brand new to Hearts of Iron 3. But when you go and select where you want your planes to go to, you select the actual task you want them to accomplish. Some tasks are going to be grayed out depending upon what's there. Like, excuse me, I had a surprise cough attack there. I can't rebase or reserve uh, in the area because there's no, I can't do that. But there's a whole bunch of stuff we can do instead. Once I select the task, in this case, it automatically defaults to whatever you could potentially do here. So if I click the port city here first, it would have said port strike. Port strike would have been the default that would have gone to. If it was an airbase like Clark Field, it would have been, I think, runway cratering for a bomber. It would have been runaway cratering. But in this case, it goes to defaults to ground attack. Select the area. You can do that by holding down the shift key. These are the different selections. You can select a single province. You can have a whole entire region. A region is this between the dark lines here. So these four provinces are a region because it's in between this dark line here. Very handy if that's all you want to attack is that area and that's it, or this area and that's it. You can do a cone where you select and then you address the angle and cone width, how narrow or wide the cone is going to be, and where the angle is. So 0, 180, 90, 270. Most times I just do target a circular area, and that way it's like selecting here. I can then click out the range, and I'm doing a radius around that target area. So it's going to hit whatever targets are feasible, can be seen, and can be attacked based upon what you're asking it to do. You can do logistical bombing, for instance, behind the lines and say, I want to attack this province, for example, and that's what it'll do is it'll attack all up and around here. Ground attack, it's going to ground attack here first. You can set the amount of time that you want as well. The default is continuous. It's going to keep doing it until you tell it to stop. Otherwise, it'll automatically default to, if you click off continuous, it'll default to 1 month. You can also arrange it where you say, no, we just want to do it, a month. less than a month. Do it a day, a few hours, whatever. So you can address that. Stance is pretty important too. Once my subs. Oh, you know what? I was kept. Anyway, stance is kind of important because if you want to say if you're going into let's say you're the Allies and you're strategically bombing Germany, you probably want to set your stance to passive or even defensive and not aggressive. So that way, when the German fighters come up to meet you, your bombers aren't getting hosed. Um, I never use this here. Determines the priority given to reinforcements unit. Huh. I thought that determined the priority. Oh, that's something entirely different. I've never used this or the reserve function. That's interesting. I probably, if anybody uses the reserve function and this priority, let me know what it does. It may be something that could be handy, not as Japan, because I don't have that many air units, quite honestly, but it may be something for like Germany, where if I have like a bunch of extra interceptors that I keep in the back, I'm thinking that this option and the priority here means that as my forward-facing interceptors get thrashed, they'll get replaced by the guys in the back, I think. But anyway, we got our bombers set out here. Are we finally around midway? We are. So obviously we're going to invade. They got no choice but to go there. We'll find out what's there in just a moment. So that's all the bombing missions. We need to push forward. And thought I had. Here they are. Just out of range. So we're going to wait till they come down here. There we go. Yemen's been accepted into the Axis. Wow. Okay. 1 kilometer away. Jeez Louise. Just cannot catch a break. Cannot catch a break. Alrighty, we're attacking a semi-motorized division here with our Marines. I don't think I got anything there we can deal with here. There we go. No. These guys. There we go. We're not going to do a port strike. We're going to do a ground attack. We'll just do that for a month, but we don't need to do it for a month. Oh, geez. I've got this way too fast. So yeah, we're sinking some transports here, Manila, San Francisco route. I kind of figured that's why I had those guys here. That now said, let's get to supply. So we can stop. We're pulling out. So we only have the coastal areas we got to worry about. I do have supply, so we can keep supply there going to. So anyway, we can keep supply coming here too because I kind of need it, but we don't need supply coming to Shantou. No, whoops, wrong thing. It's gonna be one of these latter ones. Yep, cancel convoy. And we don't need going to Xiamen. Probably towards the bottom here. Yep, because it's one of the more recent ones. And we can keep, I think I can keep Fuzhou going. So at the very least, we got some supply coming in here, more centrally located. I'm surprised that we don't have supply going into, oh, you know what, probably because, so Fuzhou can ship in 71. Let's do Shanghai instead. Create convoy. Create supply convoy from Tokyo to Shanghai. There we go. So Fuzhou, we can cancel this. Shanghai is the only one that I need supply going into. We got supply coming in here, which might be sufficient. This should be sufficient to handle my needs. Maybe not. I might need supply coming into Tianjin. Tianjin, yeah. Or do I want it? No, Tianjin's fine. Create supply convoy from Tokyo towards the bottom here. These are more recent acquisitions. All right, pump 1 into there, pump 3 into there. Now, Dalian, Sasibo, Suwon. So these are all they're close to me. I don't need to worry about putting up. You know what? Until we see some effects, I'm not going to worry about putting escorts in just yet. Until I see some effects from America there, I'm not going to worry about it. Haikau, we can cancel that. There we go. All right, frees up a few couple transports, but makes things a little bit easier. Obviously, we need all these running the way they're going, and these are the ones I really need to be protecting. I need to throw escorts on, but until I see American subs in action, not terribly worried about it. So that was done. Let's go ahead and save it one more time here. I know we just saved it earlier, but I'm at the stage of the game right now where we gotta do that. Politics. Yeah, we're not going to do military government. We're going to totally exploit you, United States. So let's check our battles here. Not much that we can do if things are going poorly with our naval invasions. I'm actually surprised. Oh yeah, I only have one Marine going into Wake Island, so we got 2 garrisons and the 1st Marine Corps. Well, we're ground attacking, so let's keep that going as much as we can. I should have naval bombardment as well. Yeah, short bombardment's going as well. We got amphibious penalty, but amphibious invasion progress at 58%. We gotta wait till it's completed. We're at 103 attack. They're at 208 defense for total attack ability. Well, nothing much we can do about that. If I can get Guam wrapped up quickly enough, then I can ship that guy to help out. The Wake. Everything here is going all right. Yeah, I'm not worried about that either here. This should be fine. And those will be wrapping up very soon. We can move at speed 3. All right, so as I said, got stuff wrapping up here. So our first group is going to be, I need to be picking them up. Who am I grabbing here? These guys. Transport them in. All right. So we got tungsten shortage. Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. So we lost 2 levels of tungsten there. Interesting. So we jumped from 1 to 3. Which that's odd because I only gained 1 puppet. I mean, sure, Zippy Ma, but Zippy Ma doesn't count. It's Manchukuo, Manchuria, and ROC. So this is odd, but I will take it. Our IC is going to go up as it did, went up 9 points. So yay on that. National revolt risk went down that much more. That's cool. Leadership modifier went up a bit more, so yeah, that's why we're able to have more research. Cool. Daily dissent is going down. That's why that is now 0.06. It's going down. Ruling party support is dead even. Other bogey bonus points we get. National revolt risk goes down. Supplies increases. IC efficiency increases by 1.5%. That's nice. Resources by 20%. National manpower modifier. We're gaining 35 a month. We're needing about 0.3 a day, so that's 9 a month that we need. So actually we'll start gaining some manpower. Naval base efficiency and supply throughput increased. That's so good to see. Let's get this up here. So we're at a point. Let's drop this to, well, let's wait. Where am I at now? What am I doing? So I went for all the 38, 39 tech at this point for, yeah, all my army and everything. Okay, cool. Let's hit our naval forces up and make sure they're current year. Large battery capacity. Definitely need. Our escorts here. We're not going to build frigates or motor torpedo boats. I have one more motor torpedo boat. I could care less if it gets sunk. We're good to go there. Carriers. I don't think I can research anything in here. Yeah, no. We're good there. Capital ships. We are good there. Other capital ships. We're going to build 1940 tech. We'll start making sure we're pinging on that first. 96.5 officers. That's sufficient, I suppose. And then 1941 tech we're going to throw into the mix as well. Cruisers. Got some 37 tech. I probably should have pumped that to the front. And then 41 tech. Well, that's good. That's actually not too bad. And honestly, these are going to pop first, or quicker, I should say, than the others. March 8th and 12th. So all of our naval forces are taken care of at this point in time. That's good to see. We'll dive into these things very soon, but not right now. So we're 13 in the hole, as it were. What we got going on here? They must be flying by. That must be what's going on there. Dagapon. We have one, and we have landed. Okay. Next group, which is coming from over here, I want to say. Who? Is it this group? Yes. Boom. All you guys. We're going to transport you there. Okay. So otherwise now we're up to 53 here, so that's fine. Yeah, their strength is dropping like a rock. That's looking good. That's looking great as well. They should be joining the battle pretty soon. And Wake, well, we're going to win. Their strengths are dropping way too much at this point. So America during this whole entire time had not mobilized their forces, which if they had, they would have really killed their IC. Yeah, so they attacked me at Dagapon, and I said, no, we're not going to take it. Again, so we got some bombers. I guess they're flying out, or maybe I don't know what they're doing. It's around Guam, so it's like I don't know what these guys are doing here. Our subs have been spotted. Let's convoy raid and be passive. Let's convoy raid and be passive. Let's convoy raid and be passive. That way we're not trying to engage the enemy at all. So, yep. sinking their transports one after the other. Nope. I mean, I could use the money, quite honestly. Copper is giving us increased supply. It's also helping. Copper level 1's helping, I think, speed up our naval builds a little bit. So let's say no for now. So our IC efficiency is now -2. Yay. Doing okay up here. So yeah, I don't need 2 of you guys here. So let's move down to here-ish. There, we'll call you that. It's a whole bunch of, I guess, has a whole bunch of ROC rockin'. That's a whole bunch of rockin' that popped up here. And to kind of speak on what I did earlier, I did the whole entire Chinese thing in the order I did, so that way I didn't run into a case where like I accepted all the surrender and took the coastal like I've done here, and then created the ROCN, because then everything would have been lost. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. It's kind of a funky way that you got to do it, but I had to make sure that the units or the provinces were switching control in a proper manner, organized manner. Okay. No American naval forces so far at this point, but tis what it is. I mean, I'm kind of hoping we'll run into something. Airplane radio communications, that's 41 tech. We can go ahead and cancel that out. Let's drop this down by a couple. There we go. This is actually going down a bit. Our organization is not. Well, there we go. So we won in Guam. Once we take it, I'm going to redeploy the landing craft here, and then I'm going to have them invade Wake. The 2nd Marine should be very helpful in this case here. Those destroyers don't need to be there, so that being the case, we really don't have, well, okay, I was going to say we don't really have any holes in our naval, but we kind of do here. There we go. Green. I like to see green everywhere. Red is where I'm currently doing convoy rating. Red. Green is where I've got naval presence doing patrols. So that being the case here, we don't need you there anymore. I'm pretty sure I don't have a light cruiser down here at all. Or light carrier, that's where the light carrier is. So I need to bring them down this way and patrol. So I got a carrier presence down here that can jump in and knock some heads. And so we got a motor torpedo boat. That's going to be kind of useless. Let's just rebase it to there. And we got a midget sub as well. It's also going to be, that's really useless at this point too. We're going to go ahead and ship them out to here. So now she have nothing around Guam. Yep, no naval presence around Guam whatsoever anymore. Well, here's our naval presence. Duh, that's my islands up there. So we still have this guy. He's convoy rating, so let's have him rebase there. Okay, now we don't have a naval presence around Guam. As we're leaving, we sink a transport that's coming into Guam. Okay. It's like the sub-captain, the mini sub-captain was getting a little bit anxious. They're like, we haven't sunk anything yet. Another one. Oh, jeez. Just as I'm pulling them out, it's like now stuff is coming in. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is Midway. Wake Island. Midway. It's Wake Island, actually. So, have I got troops? Oh, I do. Great to see. Okay, so at this point now, we need to bring you into here. Rebase. Yeah, I'm going to leave them there. We'll pick you guys up a different way. And we'll rebase there. So now to start the process of running around and taking, so that's one point that we've taken here, and another point there. If we look at the Philippine surrender rate, it's only at 16.7. They're currently a national unity of 80%. So if the occupation is higher than national unity, so we just need to hit 80% basically. We don't have to do a full 100%. But anyway, we're going to be taking here, Clark Field, Manila, moving into Batangas. We're going to be taking this one here. And then we should still be needing to take Tacloban and Cebu. We probably won't need Bacolod or Puerto Princesa. So dropping the units off here like I did. Did I ever bring units down here? Did I not go that route? Was I silly and totally forgot about that? I thought I was gonna stage. I thought I was bringing down. I don't see any transport ships coming down here. Yeah, I thought I was bringing transport ships to stage guys here. Did I not do that? I don't think I did. Well, that being the case, let's grab you guys board. And let's rebase down to here to get ready. So when we win, we can then move in there. Okay. So, I mean, it's not like I have to cover every single, turn everything yellow, but just for ease of conquering the Philippines, I tend to go this kind of route here. Like so. So we got all these guys just coming down the pike. Okay. Leave the 23rd there. So here, oh, you guys are getting attacked, so I can't do anything with you. All right, now I should be able to attack. There we go. So the 20th. Gonna go down like so. The 19th. Like so. The 13th. Like so. The 18th. And the 23rd. This way we cut off. Draw a line. So anything that's retreating southward gonna get caught and smushed by my guys coming southward, and we're pushing down south here quickly towards Clark Field and Manila. Once we can take Batangas, we are then going to bring in guys and send a few up to Manila, and then send the rest up to that port, and then coming over like so, coming down this way. Serious reef. As I'm leaving, escorts got killed there. So yeah, our subs are doing some work. They're doing the Emperor's work. Submarine sonar advance. That should be a one and done. Yeah, not one and done, but it's thick pressure hull. I think I need to put that in place here. That just popped up all of a sudden, or that I just missed it when I was looking through everything. Now I'm at 376 IC. Let's double check supplies. So I need to be at 78 here. And saying that, I look at how many supplies I have. I personally want 50,000 supplies. It's not a magical number. It's not like, oh, if you have less, you're going to do worse or anything like that. That's just how much I want. I really don't want to go over 50,000. It's fine if I do, but if I do go over, then I drop how much I'm putting towards supplies into the red because I don't need to be. I personally don't feel like I need to be over 50,000. If I go below 50,000, then I get a little bit worried. 20,000's like, this, I don't really like being at this level. I want to be much higher. 30, 40,000, that's fine. Start feeling better. But anyway, what I do is I say, okay, 50,000 is where I need to be even. So each 10,000 below that, I need to be pumping 10 more IC into supplies. So I'm at 20,000 supplies. That's 30,000 less. That's 30 IC above where I need to be on my need. Hence where I arrive at that number there. That's how I personally like it. The more IC you put in supplies, the more supplies you generate. Thus, the quicker your supplies build up. As I get closer to 50,000, I don't need to be generating supplies quite so quickly anymore, so I can start lowering that amount down. Then once I'm at 50,000, I even that out. Once I go over, select 60,000, I'll drop this down by 10, 70,000, drop it by 10, etc. To the point where if I'm at 100,000, I zero this out. I don't need anything going into supplies. That's how I arrive at that number. Reinforcements, I just try to stay close to, like if I'm in the single digits, I try to stay close enough. Once I start going to double digits or more, that's when I start doing some funky math. Like, if my need is 50 IC, I may just put in 40. That should be sufficient to kind of get some stuff going. Upgrades, as you can see, we're at about 33%, 40% right now. I was trying to run at 60% earlier of whatever my need was. It's how much I was applying. And we're not going to be able to catch up to this puppy at all. But we're doing what I can. Excuse me. Otherwise, builds. We're putting 225 IC into our builds where we need 978. And that's because I punched in all of these anti-aircraft light cruisers and plus these couple guys. So that was a whole bunch more stuff. What? 2, 4, 6, 8. 6, 8. So I put in 16. So what is that? 3, 6. That's about almost 25 IC alone right there, plus another 10. 35 extra IC. Yeah, we were doing so good. Well, we had China. I mean, we were 488. We're down by 110 at this point. Actually, we're well over 500. But because we have these early war roads, rails, seaports, airports, that's sucking away 15% of our IC. So we were at 515, 520, got dropped down to 480, lost most of China there. That was 100 IC alone. Boo, but whatever. Our IC will go up a bit once we get this 15% in April. Between now and April, 15% will come back, which, I mean, that'll be what? 17, 25, that'll be 25 more IC, so it gets to about 400. We're obviously not gaining any IC from Guam, realistically speaking. There's only the specific momentum thing, which we'll see. We'll see what that is momentarily. It's a black ice deal. There's nothing from Wake Island as well that we're going to get. Just the Pacific momentum. It's the only thing that's there. So we're not going to be gaining anything realistically until we start going into Burma. This is not going to go well. Okay, so let's rebase real quick, pick you up, and have you attack. I'll keep attacking Wake, but yeah, that's not going to that's not going to accomplish anything. We're going to lose that, quite honestly. Do I have... So now what we can do is simply just patrol. We can do the same thing here. We can go patrol. We've already landed. There's nothing that we need to worry about. I should have the... Yes, they're both coming down there. That's good. Subs, they're waiting for what they need to be doing. And... Oh, yeah, this group, I had to do that because we didn't have sufficient range. That's probably because of the high, or the he. Not sure how to pronounce that. That ship there. We are going to stick them down here and say patrol into here. Basically, just to plug up this area here. We got light cruiser group and now a full strength battleship group going down in there. I could swear I was going to have some destroyers moving down there or something like that. I mean, we're going to move some subs into that area too, but not quite yet. All right. So this is taking a while, but we should still win that here momentarily. This, I'm not sure why we're at 94, but we still haven't gotten anywhere near where we need to be. Sure, keep doing, well, actually, we don't need you there anymore like that. Let's move you over here, rebase here, and that way we've got a Western air unit. So far, so good. We won that Victoria. Wake Island, we're down to 24, so boo on that. Plugging right along with our attacks in the Philippines. No issues there whatsoever. Down to 23. This Manila-San Francisco route, okay. So we're sinking escorts too. Holy cow. That's something I don't really see a lot of. And down here, well, that's a weird route to be going from Manila to Manila's over here. San Francisco's up here. Ish. We're right here. So why are you coming all the way down here? That's weird. All right. Let's load up. And let's invade. Let's help out there. First, next thing to do, I'm not worried about leaving Guam all alone because it's not that like America's going to pop in and take it. We're going to transport you guys down to there. Something that's changed, I think that's a couple versions ago. Guam's now a two-section island. It used to be just one little island, but now it's a two, which I find is pretty cool. It makes sense, quite honestly. You got your airfield and naval base in the northern part. You also have an airfield down the southern part, plus the mountain make for some more difficult terrain. Yeah. I'm getting a headache from all the coughing I'm doing. I apologize. Sinking a ton of escorts, so America is definitely throwing a whole bunch of escorts in with their transports. Light anti-air guns, that's 44 tech. That's good to see. I mean, if I'm that far ahead in certain areas, that means we definitely will be having the best. Because not even the AI can research. I mean, the AI might research 1944 tech, but realistically speaking, AI is not going to research tech that's so far out there. All right. So we got our guys there. Oh, we are so. you know, Tom. So Apari, and we need to come from Mizuyaki, I think. No, Hiroshima. So Hiroshima to Apari. And we need to create another supply convoy from Hiroshima to Dagupan. Create another supply convoy from Hiroshima to Guam. Close those out now. So Pari, just need to send one guy. Yeah, it's like I'm like wondering why are my guys running out of supplies? Because normally I don't play with the supply feature. I just leave that alone. Wake Island, what are you down to here? Oh goodness, 6.1. At this point, yeah, we'll stop because we are losing way too much here. And we will take you. We will rebase back to here because that just is not, we're not doing it. Not doing it. Motor torpedo boat, just patrol around the island there. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. The motor torpedo boat, and for that matter, the mini subs. Those are going to be kind of the most useless of toys that I've got at my disposal, but I will still use them. Okay, cool. So we should be seeing fortunes change here very quickly once our transports drop stuff off. U.S. has been accepted into the Allies. So what does that mean for me specifically? We're at war with the United States and Philippines. Nothing at this point. What does it mean for the United States? They are now at war with Germany, Hungary, Italy, Saudi Arabia, Finland, Iraq, Iran, Guatemala, and Yemen. So nothing in regards to Guatemala yet, but I imagine we'll maybe see some sort of American presence going on there. Okay. Yeah, that Wake Island was a bit, it's a bit upsetting, but well, I don't say normally, but other campaigns I've done, I put a little more emphasis on getting 5 more Marines completed, and usually Wake Island and Guam I attack with 2 Marines apiece. So this time, no. Wow, 5 escorts. Holy cow. And that can't, I don't know if that's with my subs. That's got to be the, this light carrier group's got to be the one sinking them. I mean, it might be from these subs. Submarine periscope. Yay, 44 tech. Love to see it. Love seeing the green. Once we get back to the green, I already got naval done. I might stick in with doctrines. Starting first with naval doctrines. Taking care of any 39 tech. Which that's only one. Go to air. Any 39, 38 tech. I'll get those. Operating doctrines. I'll get any 38, 39 tech or anything that's older than 40. I'll go ahead and grab that tech. I can't, I mean, I want the best naval forces, and pretty much I've got that, but I can't let my army, the IJA, stagnate. All right, how are we doing here now? Kind of still, yeah, supplies are kind of, so we do have 72 supply there. 50 is required. So cool. We received 53. So we are receiving enough fuel and supplies down there. Up here, local supplies only 12, required daily is 56. We're only receiving 18 and 22. So receiving enough fuel, just not enough supplies. We can only ship in 18. So my northern's going to have a little bit of difficulty, I feel. So at this point, my Marines, the next step for them, we're not at war with the UK just yet, but once we join the Axis, we will. There's 4 Marines here. I need to utilize them in some form or fashion. Do we go ahead then? Board them up and have them attack Wake Island as well. Can we? Can we attack Wake Island? No, we cannot. So we will come out to here. We'll rebase out to here like so. The 2 that I've got here, I think I want to hold on to until we're at war with the UK and then use them for my Borneo adventure. And then the same for down here. Once these 2 are finished, save them for further Borneo adventures as well. The 2 down here, I will ship them out eastward, and I think we might start doing some island hopping. Perhaps might just actually move up and see if we need to assist with Wake Island with those guys too. Should be dropping the guy off at Wake pretty soon, or at Guam here pretty soon. Yeah. I have a lot of escorts. Mexico is involved now in the Allies. So, I mean, I know what that means, of course. They're at war with European. They're not at war with Japan, with me. But they're at war with Guatemala now, which that's the big deal. Mexico borders Guatemala. So, interesting coming months here. And even though, well, while it is winter time here, it's not that bad. Bunch of shortages, some surplus, cool, okay. Oh, because we dropped out of 400, we're now in 300, so our strategic resources needs dropped by 1 level. Instead of needing 3 levels of chromite, for example, we just need 2 to meet where we need to. Okay. All right, these guys are looking much better now. Good, good, good. 19th needs to come down like so. Let's have the Marines support that attack. I mean, we can do that. Now that we've got supplies again, we can be moving all throughout there. The 25th, I guess. Yeah, I'll be able to move for a while. Oh. Our first fleet, quote unquote, fleet action. So they lost a sub. Do I have any subs here? I do not. So they have 6 other subs here. We I probably would have seen it here, but that means our torpedo boats did a number on their subs. Sunk one of their subs, and you can see down the bottom right, there's 6 subs. 3 of them got half organization or strength remaining. Wow, we are blowing away their escorts, but I'm sure the United States has hundreds, if not thousands, of escorts. Unfortunately, in Black Ice, you really can't. Yeah, your IC went up another point to minus 1%. You really can't prosecute the submarine war like Hitler was envisioning. Donitz was envisioning, I should more accurately say. You can definitely do an impact. There is some impact you can put on a nation with a strong enough submarine war, but there really isn't much you can do in regards to like starving a nation out realistically. Um, the AI will simply build more cargo ships and more escorts. Create create sufficient um, supply routes and stuff like that as it needs. So I guess considering how cheap submarines are, if you're sinking a whole bunch of escorts and cargo ships, and then the AI spends IC to replace those losses, you are having an impact of some sort there. So this is the one guy on Wake now. Okay. I've got a group coming up there, but yeah, this may not be a successful attack, but we'll wear them down. We'll see what we can't do here. Wow. So yeah, you stop your ground attack. Just rest. Uh, I don't have enough. Just have one CAG here. I don't have enough for replacement there. Yeah, just be on CAG duty. That's all. Yeah, I really don't want my CAGs to be chewed up here because I'm pretty sure Wake has got anti-air. Yep, they have anti-air, so level 1, but I'm sure it's better than that. There's a naval combat. This is all their subs. So we've got a bunch of ships in here, a bunch of torpedo boats, and so this is around Wake Island. Soryu and Hiryu is getting involved too. Didn't sink any, but they were able to scurry out. Bunch of escorts again, which I mean that's fine. The escorts cost more, right? Convoys are 3, escorts are 3. Okay, I'm wrong. It just takes escorts longer to be built. Speaking of being built here, so by the end of the month here, we'll get this guy finished. That's 6.6 IC, so that's gonna be these 2 light cruisers can be built. Then the beginning of the year, the first month, they got all these CAG getting built. Another 2 fleets of landing craft are gonna be built. Some more convoys, some more escorts. Yeah, not a lot of stuff. Not a lot of trickle down effect, unfortunately. So much stuff I need. So much stuff. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, we won there. Good. So, and we about ready to shut the door on these guys here. That's also good. So the 25th will come down like so. Bank for International Settlements. We'll go ahead and do the industry. So we're at 368. That'll put us back up to 375, I think. 381. Okay, even better. Ooh, so we could probably actually sell off a tungsten, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure where we are with tungsten. Actually, I should be able to tell you. Not strategic reserve. Tungsten, we have 9. looking at the utility window. So that's why I can't really, you know, unfortunately not able to see because the utility window is not in. It's not being picked up with by OBS, which is what I use for my capture software, video capture software. But we have 9 tungsten. That's under the strategic reserve tab under the HOI3 utility window. So I could be selling a ton of tungsten right now. And I probably could have before. Darn me for not looking earlier here. So Devow, about ready to win there. Batangas, about ready to win there too. Not going to really win at Wake Island, I feel. And another 2 escorts. I'm loving this kill and escorts deal. I'm cool with that. Iraq wants to buy energy. That's fine. I mean, I'm also killing a transport as well from time to time here. So that's 2 subs that's here. I mean, here it kind of looks like one of my destroyers and heavy cruisers took a hit, but no, I don't think so. Their subs took hits. We've got south of Wake, though, we got those escaping subs, 4 subs. The Syrian here, you were trying to hunt those down, as is my 1 battleship fleet there. And we sank all their subs. I don't think that's entirely accurate, though. They must have some destroyers in here, because I'm seeing 10 destroyers, but no, that's right. Yeah, I have 10 destroyers, so what else is in here? Oh, 8 CAG? Well, maybe the CAG, because only 4 of that should be mine. Victoria, cool, good to see. All right. These 2 are, this one, the other one down south are the ones I'm waiting on. That's kind of fluctuating a little bit, but we should still win that nonetheless. Okay, cool. We're shutting the door, and we got 4 Philippine units we got trapped in here. Landing craft advance, 41 tech. Yeah, those have to be learned, but let's get this let's leave it in place and get that 1940 tech structural improvements. That'll increase our transport capacity, which is not a big deal, I feel. Are we finally landed? Did we finally get up here? No, goodness gracious. Where are you? Well, oh, that's right. You're redeploying to here, so that way then you can come up to there. Okay. Well, I mean, you move at 16 kilometers per hour, so you're not half as fast as a cruiser. So, yeah, it's going to take you a while. Subs. Yeah, more subs. Couple battle cruiser group. Looks like destroyer group as well, perhaps. Or maybe that's torpedo boats. I don't know. Yeah, they just ran away. Let's save real quick. It's been a bit. I mean, I know it auto saves each week, but I just like to have my own personal save in there. Tungsten, let's trade. I've got 5 I need to sell. The maximum you can have, maximum that you can benefit you can have is 4. So if you have more than 4, more power to you. That's all extra that you really don't need. Finally landed there. So grab all these guys. Transport ourselves over here. And now the southern portion of Philippines. I mean, we're doing okay. Realistically speaking, we're doing okay. Let me double check just to make sure we're not war with anybody. We are not. Yeah, I don't want to surprise. Surprise you're at war with the UK. That would be kind of. All right, yeah, Wake is not looking good at all. Grr. We're not really doing anything on the enemy there. They definitely reinforced it very, very well, I have to say. 2 garrison units and the 1st U.S. Marine Corps. Slowly but surely. There we go. So a day before we get to here, and then probably another few more hours before we land. Nice. Nice. What do we got here? Subs? More subs? Should be sinking 1. Think we sunk a couple there. So we won a Victoria. Cool. Sank them all 6 subs. Long range subs on top of that. That's nice to see. It's a goodly amount of IC taken care of there. Let's go ahead and have you support that attack over there. You're attacking down that way. Okay. All right. We're doing good. We're doing good. Batangas, finally. My poor Marines. These are probably my weakest Marine types. No. No, that's actually my good Marines. Yeah. All right. Next group up. All right. Who's that going to be? No, I don't need 1 unit. I don't know who that is. That's not available. Is it this guy? So no. Man, I wish it kind of could tell you where they're located. This guy? No. It's the 24th. And the 28th. And the 31st. Okay, so that's not a guy to pull. How about him? No, because we got so many units that are just still rushing downward. Okay. Him. All right, it's just 4 units, but that'll be sufficient for our needs. Transport you guys in there. So those Marines are waiting until we can do some work in Borneo. Same with those guys. These guys, cool. These guys. I'm gonna rebase. All right. So I'll have you move up like that. Have you move over there. Have you come down to there. Have you come around there. And let's kind of do that and just see where we need to go from that point. Just everybody just going out to their main points, but the 54th will just use them as a reserve unit in some form or fashion as needed. Okay, now you can patrol like so, and you can also patrol. A lot of enemy convoys getting sunk. Love to see it. And you can also patrol in here. There. We don't need you sitting. Don't need you sitting. Okay, so good. We've dropped him off there. Yeah, that's going to go poorly here in a moment. We're almost ready to reach there, but boom, and let's cancel that out. Jeez, they lost 1,100 troops, but unreal. Let's rebase back to here. Rebuild. Very distressing. Again, I should have started with 2 Marines attacking in there, but I would have had to pull off probably instead of the 4 attacks in the Philippines, would have just been 3 attacks up north here, right here in the middle, and down south. So I could put 2 Marines on Wake. Probably would have used 2 Marines then on Guam, so that way all my Marines were used in their appropriate battles. Guam would have been overdone and quickly, and I could have probably then jumped from Guam and invaded in the middle, perhaps. Yeah. Lessons learned in that regards. 2, I also normally, like I said, not normally, but other campaigns, I try to make sure I have extra Marines built in time for this. And I probably could have kept all of the auxiliary ships, utilized them. We're down 15. Yeah, we're okay. I don't need resources. So far, so good. Very close to getting that guy. Not that I need him or anything, but it's just good to have that going. Supplies, we can actually, we're at 29,000. Let me drop this down now to 69. Nice. And upper reinforcements, yeah, it's about that. Civil defense, that's 43 tech. That's good to see. Let's drop this back down to 55. We're 84%. That's where we're kind of sticking at, is 84% for our officer ratio, but that's fine. I was thinking something there, but now I don't remember what it was. All right, so this guy is built. I'll drop him here and add him to the second Taishan command. There we go. Paratroopers are built. Nothing else I'm going to be able to do with them. Still waiting for Germany to be like, join the Axis powers. Should be happening pretty soon, I'd have to imagine. So we're here finally. Good. Grab these guys. Nope. I hate when it does that off the map like that. Let's try again. Who do I have here? So the Shikaku and Zuikaku. So they got a bunch of long-range subs there. ran into my battleship group, which, but that's why I have destroyers. Yeah, I think America's trying to use their subs as like some sort of naval attacking force. We'll see how well that works for them. Oh, it's like, where are you going? But I see. Transport 2 escorts, transport 2 escorts, and a transport. Nice. There we go. So now I got some replacement CAG finally, which I probably will need. There's more subs again. That's a bunch of subs attacking my battleship force, but the Americans didn't want to engage. They're like, no. Heavy anti-air guns. That's a one and done. That's good to see. So we're about, okay, so they're going up to here, and then they're going to invade from the north side there. What do we have? So that's the subs again. Long-range subs and regular subs. Batunkas, cool. Naval combat. That's our battlecruiser fleet. That's a ton of subs there trying to interact, I think, trying to stop my naval invasion force. Oh, wow. So the first official naval battle, I'd have to say, of the war here with America, because I'm not counting the subs. The subs are just hunting down and killing them. The bunch of 4 heavy cruisers, Chicago, the Chester, Louisville, Portland. 2 of them are going to be sunk here momentarily. South of Wake Island there, we got 6 destroyers, American destroyers, against a heavy cruiser fleet and torpedo boats of mine. That's not going to go well for them. But just off the island here, our torpedo boats ran into 2 American carrier fleets, the Orskani and Independence, and in Guam, in one. So I think that's a regular carrier. Yeah, so just 1 regular American carrier and 5 light carriers. They also have a heavy cruiser and 7 destroyers in there. So, we're going to move you out there like so. Oh, you're basically getting repaired, if you will. Okay, so where is... There you are. Let's come up to here, like so. Okay, first one, let's see how this goes. So I lost to Chester, Chicago, and Louisville. Those pretty hard hitting hurts on that. So Miyoko took a bit of a hit. Samari, level 1 destroyer, don't really care about. It's not doing very well. Kaga Nakagi, doing perfect. Shikaku and Zuikaku, no issues. Wonderful. Air combat going on here. Oh, this is my, these are CAGs against my naval bombers and flying boat. That didn't last long at all. We got out of there. So this is, let's see here. This is the one we want to take a look at. My torpedo boats are kind of getting wrecked. They're not doing too well. These guys. Let's pull you back. I know we're trying to do a naval strike, but small warship damage control. With 0 organization at this point, yeah, that's not going to be going very well. Okay, so here again, that's 6 CAG, at least 6 CAG they've got there. Actually, my torpedo boats are doing all right there. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, another carrier group just north of Wake Island here has intercepted my battlecruiser group. And that one destroyer that's tagging along with my 2 landing craft is getting wrecked. So I might have to get replacement for him. The Bellew Wood, which I think is just a regular carrier. Light carrier. 4 heavy cruisers and 6 destroyers. We lost none. Yeah, that one destroyer is like, oof. Couple destroyers. Got took a little bit here. Kaga and Akagi showed up, and I think that's what forced the American fleet away. Is that my carriers dashed in and said hello. So this one battle here, we lost 2 torpedo boats and the attendant seaplane tender. And the other 2 torpedo boats are like not doing too well there. So yeah, stop your patrol. Once we get back here, I'll need to pull you back to Japan there. So 1 CAG versus my 4 CAG. Yeah, that's how pretty much I figured it was going to go. So destroyer versus destroyer. And my torpedo boats. Other torpedo boat fleet down here. So they lost 3 destroyers. That's nice. Okay. Too far. We don't need to go to Hawaii. Here. Yeah, you're racing back. You're fine. You can stay where you're at. Here, we're okay. The Kamikaze, looking worse for wear. 30%, 37% torpedo boat, don't really care about. Shiodo racing up, trying to intercept that one group of American carriers, but I don't think we'll be able to. That being the case, let's just have you patrol, tell you to patrol, and leave it at that. If there's only one of you left, let's pull you back. These guys are still not ready. This guy still has a little ways to go. Current strength at 75. All right, that was pretty exciting. Saw over half a dozen American carriers. This battle looking a little bit better. And yeah, these guys are going to take a long time before they get their organization back up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So where's my other 2 Marines? I know I've got 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. That's right. Okay. Davao and Patungus. Make sure I don't have. I don't. Create supply convoy, Hiroshima to Davao. Create supply convoy, Hiroshima to Patungus. All right. So from here, we can begin our moves. We're going to come like that. Yep. Going to go up like that. These guys are going straight to Manila, and that's it. Because I only have 4 guys there, and that's all I need. Oh, so the 29th, we can go and attack here like so. Alrighty, that's all that's working. Down south here, we don't have any supplies. So, yeah, we're like, would like to move onward and do things, but we can't. We're waiting for supplies. They'll be coming. Again, I totally forgot. Alrighty, what do we got going on here? Just above Wake here. So our battlecruiser group, the Kaga and Akagi are here. Shikaku and Zuikaku are here. Yeah, 4 fleet carriers against what you have. Looks like lots of subs, a heavy cruiser. So 3 heavy cruisers, a destroyer, and 10 subs. I actually brought in some more stuff. Let's see what that is. The bellow wood, good. And actually, it looks like I brought in more stuff too. Or did I? Maybe not. Oof, I don't like to see that. Yeah, they lost some destroyers. That's okay though. We're doing okay with our carrier groups. Oof, that might be kind of chancy here. Let's go back. Air combat going on. Oh, their CAG is going to get wrecked. Yep. So south here, the Soryu and Hiryu is meeting up with their carrier group, and I also got a battleship group as well. Okay. So that's where all the American carriers have progressed up to. Let's see how this is going. Oh, they're fleeing. They jumped. Their number of ships jumped way down. All right, we lost 6 destroyers. They lost 2 destroyers and a heavy cruiser. What does that mean here for us? That means that you don't have any backup. So let's do this for right now. Silly, I know, but I kind of need to do that. Yeah, we took absolutely no losses whatsoever. Kaga took a little bit of a hit, but nothing big. Now we're finally getting. Let me save it real quick here. Been a little bit. We're at the end of the year. Let's see what we got here. So, Soryu and Hiryu is really they're losing their cags. We're gonna get wrecked there. We're doing okay up here. So is there a carrier fleet there? Battle of Sirius Reef. So here's where we got a battle going on. They've got battleships: Idaho, Mississippi, New Mexico, a slew of 3 destroyers, and 5 light cruisers against our 6 destroyers, or 4 destroyers, 2 heavy cruisers. That'll be an interesting battle. Here, Soryu and Hiryu are, and also Remnants, my battleship group, are taking on their carrier fleet. But again, I think because of our CAG situation, they may turn out better. Here, I'm feeling good. Ticonderoga, Monterey, Cowpens against my light carrier group, which, yeah, I raced them up there to try to intercept. That's definitely why we're seeing that. And also have a heavy cruiser group there against their light cruisers. Let's watch this in action, kind of see how things go. Outdated Army equipment happened to us. Land organization dropped by 15%. Is that going to be here now? Because I think I was talking about that, and I was like, oh, maybe we don't have that now. But it turns out, yes, we do have to worry about that. Looking. Is it towards the way bottom here? Must be. So, yeah, the year is 1942. My standard and light infantry branches are lower than 4, and artillery brigades lower than 4. Oh, so it's every other year. It's every even year we have to worry about it. Okay. Let's double check on that real quick here. Well, we are researching these. So February, next month, these will pop. So that's fine. And, well, the artillery brigade, yeah, it's not lower than 4. So that's, yeah, it's just this. I can't speed that up. So there's that much I can do. There isn't much I can do there. Alrighty. So here, cool. We won. They lost 2 destroyers. Oh, the Shoho took a bit of a hit there, and the Tana light cruiser really took a hit. Our CAGs are not looking spiffy. Definitely not looking spiffy here, but the Kaga and the Kagi are helping out, so yay on that. A couple more transports, cool. Kaga, Kagi, and the Hiryu. I think the Hiryu and Soryu are losing their CAGs, so I'll need to ship replacement CAGs out to them. Yeah, let's bring you guys back to here. Oh. Let's bring you back to here. Oh, because you're in the bombing mission. Well, I'll wait then. It doesn't need to be dealt with. So they have 2 light cruisers, 2 destroyers against my 2 heavy cruisers and destroyers. So we've definitely lost some stuff here. About to lose a whole entire fleet. Eek. The trade-off, not the greatest there. Here, Shikaku took some hits. Holy cow. But Pensacola looks like it's about ready to sink. A bunch of ships look pretty poor off there. And here south of Wake, Soryu, Hiryu, Oriskany. What happened to all of his carriers? Oriskany is taking some big hits there. So this is the east of Wake Island getting attacked. We lost 4 destroyers. I'm going to bring this fleet back to Nagoya. Oriskany. Okay, so battleships joined up, but I don't know what happened there overall, just because they kind of went away. Shikaku. Oh my gosh, Shikaku sunk. That's not good. That is not good at all. Sure, pay the army. Capital ship. Bunch of stuff happening because it's beginning of the year pretty much. Let's get some more money that way. Okay. Let's have you patrol inwards. We lost the Shukaku. That's distressing, but we got to keep you out there. Yeah, as soon as I can get a chance to get you out, then I'm going to have to do the same. Oh, we lost a Marine. Lost a Marine because we lost a landing craft. That is bad news. Let's bring you guys out. I can't deal with you. The sort of you can hear you being useless at this point in time because they don't have sufficient. And here we'll bring you. No, I can't. Hold on. I can't have you come back. I can't have you. Oh yeah, erase. There we go. Well, actually, do we need to bring you guys back? There we go. Kaga and Kagi need new CAGs as well. Theirs are like really wrecked. Ugh. So we've lost. Oh, just curious here. Okay, that's not my hero unit that got killed. That would have sucked. But it was one of my Marine units that died. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we've lost one. Um, mm, yeah, rolled the dice, gambled a bit too much. So we lost here. So the Issei and 3 destroyers were killed. So what do we got? So that's just that we have going on there. Can I? No, I can't join him over. Bunch of stuff going on down here. I would love to be sinking some of these battleships and definitely be taking on their carriers, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We're about ready to lose our other, yeah, because we're losing all of our ships here. Jeez. Can't do anything with you. Let's move you into here. Goodness gracious. This is like I'm trying to staunch the bleeding at this point here. We're in combat or something. Zuikaku, can we move there? Junyo Hayu, come down, please. Holy cow. Ugh, stop. Cool. Plan for the Pacific. I don't know what this means here, per se, but... Alright. I see efficiency level went down a tad. UK has declared war on us. This is not going to go well for us going further. So here, yeah, we lost heavy cruiser, 5 more destroyers. What do we have here? Let's pull off that attack. Can we get out? What is this? Western Cirrus Flats. Retreat. There we go. Nope, we could not. So I have lost 2 Marine units, both landing craft. Look at that. Oh my goodness. America definitely got the better of me here. We lost 3 battle cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers, 3 destroyers, 2 landing craft, 2 of our Marines dead. They in turn lost a heavy cruiser, 3 light cruisers, and 2 destroyers. I don't even know why those things are like that. Let's go and say disband because there's nothing there. We're going to have to pull you out as well. So Wake Island was a step too far. Lost 2 light cruisers to their destroyer. Ugh. So at this point, I only have carrier groups here. Let's pull you back. We're going to have to do a little bit of rework here. Yeah, let's bring you back as well too. Yeah, I think Wake Island's a bridge too far in this case, and we don't have enough CAGs. I didn't have enough CAGs built for reinforcements here. That is a shame. We are going to actually have you patrol here. That's fine. You can naval strike all you want, and we'll pull you back to here too. We'll just hold off. I gotta figure how. Oh, I gotta pull you back too. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull you back too. My goodness. Actually, let's do this way here, just to see kind of what we got going on. Okay, they're all pulling back. Fine, more torpedo boats, fine. Passenger liners don't need to worry about this destroyer group. We don't need to be out there anymore. Let's come up to here and patrol. Protect our island. The 5th destroyer group. I don't know where the heck you're even going. Let's move here. Holy cow, what the heck was that about? Some sort of bug, I think, that caused it to do all that. We're rebasing. So I have a light carrier group down south here, which fine. I kind of need that here. This I don't need up here anymore. We'll come down to here. We need to start getting ready for attacks with the UK. Here, move down there, and then I'll have you, and then patrol. There we go. That's the 5th. First Kubutai is rebasing. Not that we're terribly bad off. I mean, we kind of are, but yeah, that rebasing as well. Kind of need to cobble together some forces and see what we can do. Move and then patrol. Alrighty. So yeah, at this point here, we can. Oh yeah, we're waiting until we can get those ports open, and thus. Oh, I got units here. We got to move around a little bit. Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. I'll have you move back. Then put you there. Yeah, we got some movement I've got to take care of here. Let's see. Go to Fusel. Go here. And go there. There we go. That way I can pull some units out. Go here. Okay, I think we're good to go there. I'll have to revisit up here and just kind of see what's what again. Anti-aircraft, that guy? Oh, I guess so. Sure. Alrighty, let's revisit this again here. Let's check our subs. So yeah, still doing convoy rating. Good. So we have 2 coastal subs there. Okay, so 1 convoy raid there, like so. The other convoy raid there, like so. Okay, cool. Yeah, those are all the ones that are kind of waiting around. Let's see with all these guys. We still got a long ways to go with them. Yeah, you guys need to come back. Yeah, it's distressing to see several ships sunk that have been sunk already. Sure, but I still have a whole bunch of fleets. A lot of them are around the Philippines. I got a bunch down in Southeast Asia and getting ready to engage British forces. So yeah, we still have a little bit of, uh, nothing to really worry about per se. I would have to say there. Okay, okay. So we're gonna grab you guys up. Boom, like so. We're going to stage you up to here. Rebase. We need you fully fit. We're going to take wake eventually. Okay, got all the attacks going there that need to be going on. You two guys. Oh, I don't have. Huh. Am I? Where are you at? Okay, so you need to come down here and pick these guys up. These guys need to get picked up. And we need to get landed over here. Like so. We're going to move you over there. Have my heavy cruisers move over there. So we'll start taking on Borneo at this point, since we're at war now with the UK. So yeah, that means we're definitely at war with the Allies. We are an Axis member at this point. We should be seeing pretty soon. We should be seeing the effects of that. Oh my goodness. So Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Honduras, El Salvador, Cuba, Nicaragua, Panama all have joined the Allies. I think I missed all that here. And Guatemala, yeah, they're at war. So somehow the British got Belize back. But, yeah, Guatemala's like, hey, I actually have a pretty imposing army. I'm going to hand it to them. All right, let's do this here. Annual espionage focus. Economic. We're doing short-term investment. We're at 390. Let's see if we can go over 400 with that. We're not going to revoke. We're going to do the southeast. Yep, good job. So now we got the Vichy France. We'll put pressure on Siam. Siam aligns. We're just going to make them a puppet, I think. I don't want to inherit them. We lost Zhanjiang. Interesting. if that's the case, I mean, heck, I could just send a couple of guys to take care of it. Here, we're taking Hong Kong. Oh my, didn't even realize what time it was. We've only played a month at this rate here, and already it's been almost 2.5 hours. The whole entire naval combat, that was just something else. Hyuga's going to get sunk. There's no way around it. Yeah. We are not doing well in the naval battle at this point in time. Border garrison, Manchukuo. We are going to go ahead and take that. Let's form these garrison units, I guess. What does that afford us here? Oh, so truly, it is giving us garrison troops. That's right. So this will be the call it the 21st Garrison Corps, and we'll attach it to Kwantung Theater, or there, Shina. These guys, 31st. Oh, you don't need to be in charge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, 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 no. You don't need to be in charge. Let's do it like this here because goodness gracious. I mean, obviously there's some guys that need leaders anyway, but these fresh headquarter troops that I created, they put in like the yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. The other guy was an offensive guy though. It's like no, garrisons are not going to be offensive in nature. They're just going to be sitting around and just collecting their paychecks. Maybe occasionally hunting down some partisans and rebels, but nothing else, nothing major. Okay. All right. Oh, and the 31st Garrison Corps needs to go to Shina as well. So 4283. Holy cow! Each one's like 1,000. Yeah, I don't have the shipping to handle that right now. Yeah, even if I really wanted to, we don't have the capability. I mean, that's where all my passenger liners are right now, and the fact that we've got Siam now. Let's see. Let's pick all you guys up, and you are going to come down to here. Yeah, to here. We'll be getting some units pretty soon in here. There'll be like a bunch of events that are going to pop up a bunch of units, so we're going to have some defenses momentarily. So we'll move like so. Oh, this is all low infrastructure. That makes sense. That makes sense. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna move him there. These units, I need some backup. Oh, wrong guy. Wrong leader I wanted to put there. There we go. So on this, we need the motorized infantry battalion, truck, and anti-air. see, what does it look like with an armored division? So we already have light armored. Division headquarters and that. So instead, just motorized support, armored engineer, and truck transport. I'm down with that. That's okay. And the other, yeah, because we got armored car. It's a light armor battalion, so it's not a full-on light armor unit, brigade or whatever, regiment. This guy, infantry battalion, mixed support, truck transport. So wait, what does he have again? Mixed support and truck transport. And a light infantry. So basically, we're just adding all of these guys on for him. That's fine too. I can live with that. Sometime, some year, maybe, maybe. Okay. Allies prepare to destroy oil facilities in the East Indies. Now, I don't know what they mean by that. Because we're not at war with the Netherlands. And technically, this is the East. I mean, Palembang is what I would assume they're talking about. But are they talking about here? I mean, these oil? I mean, I guess this could be considered East Indies, right? So they're talking about these oil facilities? If so, that's interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, I'm not going to assign him to anything yet because we got a little ways to go. Load them up there and bring them to here. And then not him. We don't have, all those units are not there just yet. Grab him, load him up, and drop him off there. Okay. So that's all I can do there at this point. We have one transport here, so that's this guy, I think. Grab all of our armored and motorized, mechanized, or whatever, and send them there. So how about Siam? Are they at war? They are indeed at war with the UK. So they may actually start moving in Burma pretty quickly here. And down south here, they may move. So that will be interesting if that is the case. Okay, so that is all that at this point in time. Hong Kong, that's actually going to improve. I'm not too worried. Oh, air. Let's do this way here. So I have an inner. Who do I have here? Leave him and them behind. So we have all these. Let's just do it one at a time because they're going to different places. So you're coming up to here. Fighter bomber, range of 370. We're coming up to here as well. This interceptor is going to come down to here. This, well, yeah, this medium bomber. Do like that. Just do that for a month. this close air support. We'll come here. This fighter bomber. Excuse me. I apologize for that. Ugh. It's going to go here. This close air support. Can I use you in this area? Yeah, let's land you here. We'll using the Philippines campaign. Should have done that earlier. This light bomber, let's bring you back to here. Yeah. You need rest and repair. Okay. Gonna have you. There's no air power that we've seen. Well, there. That being the case, let's move you there. Yeah, you need to rest and repair. I'm gonna fly you out. You're doing fine. And I need to have you start doing stuff. Yeah, like so. Okay. Have I got my... no, I haven't gotten any CAGs back yet, so moot point. Since it's also a very moot point here, I'm just going to have them kind of wander on down this way. They're going to be sent out to China. Use them in holding territory there, because the garrisons are just too heavy to try to move to an island, quite honestly. I mean, I could probably, no. I was thinking I could start pulling off some of these garrisons that don't weigh quite so much, but nah, we're not going to worry about it. Alrighty, moving all our stuff around at this point in time. Wasn't paying attention there. So, French fleet destroyer. We took him on with our heavy cruiser fleet. Oh goodness, what's our IC debt at? 1621. We are paying 106 towards it at this point in time. We're down to 333 IC, as you can see. But that's due to the IC debt, nothing else. Holy cow, why are we getting so much from convoys? Weird. We can knock this down to 50. No, up to 64. There we go. Okay. Polish corridor happened to us, so we got leadership. Oh. There we go. We're chugging along with our research. We're producing 141 officers. Let's actually knock this down to 60. So joining the Axis has certainly helped us out at this point in time. 150 officers a day, so we'll get to that 90%. Once I do that, once I get into the green, I'm going to drop this by 10, go up to 70 research, a budget of 70 research, and start throwing more stuff in there. But we got the Polish corridor, leadership modifier, naval organization, 1%, supply throughput, good. Tripartite, pact, supplies increase, espionage bonus, ruling party support, research efficiency, nice. Got the Suez Canal, thanks to the Axis. Supplies 10%, leadership modifier 6%. Holy cow, that's why we're so high up there. Persian Gulf, again, thanks to the Axis, the Middle Eastern Axis. Research efficiency 2.5, supply throughput 10, agricultural giant. National manpower modifier of 20%. So we're up to, holy cow. Hold me, everybody. We're up to almost 80 manpower a month. We need 0.7 a day. So, I mean, that's what is that, 21? 21 a month. So it's just under 60 net. Oh my goodness. Supplies 20%. All those bonus supplies, boogie bonus supplies are really, really nice because that means we'll be able to drop this down pretty soon to where we need it, and we're going to start being able to produce a bit more. So we got up to the Greater East Asia Sphere 4. I don't know how or why. We got fur, winter effects, not worried about that. Black soil, national manpower modifier. That's why we're so high up there. We're not going to build rockets. I don't care about the helium. This is nice. Casualty trickle back of 10%. Repair speed also is very nice. Prefab facilities, metal and rares are going down, but naval build time is decreasing. We got some increase in crude oil thanks to oil refinery. Mass livestock, another 20% national manpower hit. So I don't know why we're jumping from 3 to 4. Siam, that's why. Siam, we puppeted Siam. So our IC is increasing by another 10%. I'd love to see, once we get our IC debt taken care of, I'd love to see where our IC is at. It's got to be over 400. Leadership modifier goes up another 5%. Daily dissent stays the same. Ruling party support, don't care about. National revolt risk decreases even further. Supplies increases another 5%. Gain another half point in IC efficiency. Resources increase by 10% more. National manpower increased another 5% over what we had before. Naval base efficiency, ditto. Another 5%. Supply throughput, ditto. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. We're not doing any of those. Let's let this go a little bit further here. I want to see if there's anything else new happening the next day. So now we're sinking British convoys here. And that's good. That's so good. But I'm going to wait till we get to the 5th. I'm going to call at that point. We're well over the 2.5 hour mark. A lot of stuff has happened. I'll give my thoughts on all that here momentarily. All right. Not seeing anything there. Increases all along the board there. Transport ship hull advance. We could probably drop that off. Yeah. So we're at 60. So first things first. I mean, there's not much more we could do with naval power other than naval doctrines. That's what I was going to go into, is everything. 39 tech, we need to research that first. Then we need to go for 40 tech. And then go for 41 tech, all up and down the board here. It's just going to be so much stuff that we need, but I mean, I need it. There we go. So a deficit of 17 projects, and that's fine. The extra leadership is certainly helping us. Thank you, Axis Powers, for that. Supplies will be empty in 8 days. That's silliness. The convoyed out into network. That's the reason why. That's like almost 3,000 IC alone, or supplies alone, right there. Yeah, I don't. How are they figuring negative 4,000? I am producing 1,700. 1,600 returned to stockpile. That's like 3,300 alone right there. That far outweighs everything else. I don't, like I said, I just don't get supply. Speaking of, did we capture anywhere? No, we didn't capture anything else. Then I need to run supplies too. Okay, my thoughts. What's happening at this point in time? So, Philippines. Okay, let's start with our army. Guam went off with a hitch. Wake, that's a disaster, and the fact that I lost 2 Marine units attacking there, yeah, that's terrible. Should have. I mean, I don't know what I could have done per se, but could have raced more of my transports over that way. And that's where, honestly, keeping the auxiliary vessels would have helped. I could have sent all the auxiliary vessels out there with them and just had them floating around. So that way, as my Marines, or their transports started sinking under them, they could transfer to another transport ship instead. But it is what it is. What it is. I'll have to deal with it. Obviously, the Japanese and, for that matter, Americans had to deal with all that kind of stuff. Land-wise, though, Philippines, we're doing great. I keep forgetting that when I take something, I need to immediately post a supply move order, which Saigon, that reminds me, I'm so glad I'm thinking of that right now. Saigon, we need supply, which I'm honestly, they should be getting supply from up north here, but let's just have one go down there anyway. Create convoy, supply convoy. We're coming from Hiroshima down to Saigon. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put in 3 escorts as well, just to protect, because that's way out there. Batangas, let's also put 3. Davao, let's put 3. That's all we need to do at this point in time. I'll adjust that as needed in a bit, or next episode. I'll adjust that as needed for the islands out here, which I think we're okay. I haven't seen any, America's sinking my transports or anything like that. But anyway, Philippines, going good. The Philippines war took several months, honestly, for the Japanese to win. All the talk about how quickly Japan ran over all their enemies, sure, that did happen in certain instances, but I forget how many months, but it took a while before the Philippines officially fell, before MacArthur vacated and left. But I think we're doing pretty good here. As you can see, we've got 3 units caught in this little cauldron here. We're going to be taking them out pretty soon. Let's go ahead and support that attack here. You're attacking straight down. You guys are both coming down. That's fine. 23rd Euro. We'll have you come down like so. No, actually stay there. Let's not do that. And we're holding all along there. Here, I need to start pushing outward, which we are. Yeah, okay. That's 63 there. What do we got? CENCAF, Command-in-Chief of Air Force? No. Command-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief. I'm not sure what the AF stands for, because they're a Marine. They're a Marine unit maybe, or they're just a naval unit. I think naval unit. Philippine Division and this other division are both going to go away very quickly. Anyway, doing well. Doing well in the north, the center. Once we get this taken care of, this whole entire group's going to come on down south. We're going to push our way into Clark Field and Manila. We're also coming around here in the rear of the south area, pushing out in the south here, and this is basically just making noise and taking the few VP locations here, and these we're just simply taking those here. We're going to be running down south throughout here, and if they can make it here first, fine. The idea is just try to get the Philippines knocked out, which we're working on. We have 33% of the important cities. Their surrender progress at 41%, so we're getting there. Once we can capture Clarkfield, which I think is worth just 3 points actually, and Manila, that's 6 points total right there. Then, like I said, it's just these that I probably will have to get, and that's it. So land, doing all right. The UK declaring war on me a month after Pearl Harbor, fully understandable. There wasn't anything I could do to get ready. Fortunately, puppeting Siam makes sure that I've, got French Indochina protected, and having my fleets down here already. What is that? 2 sub-fleets. Strong battleship fleet, destroyer fleet, and 2 light carrier fleets down here. That should be able to handle whatever the British are going to throw at me. And we do have other fleets up here too. Which on that note too, yeah, I've got a bunch of ships, and unfortunately, the ones that are doing well are in areas where it's like there's nothing going on. what are we worried about um, down in this area? But as we saw, there was some movement around here. So we definitely need to have some sort of presence, which we are, just not enough in that area. The battles around Wake, the American carriers showed up, sank. I know they sank one of mine, and in fact, we can actually take a look at that. This is the one we need to look at. Ship sunk. We can just look at Japan at this point. Oh my goodness. So Germany's got a bunch of U-boats, passenger liner, light cruiser, Nuremberg, bunch of subs, Admiral Hipper, bunch of subs, lots of destroyers. There's a raider. Yeah, Germany's lost a bunch of their naval power here. I'd be interested to see how well they're doing. You might be able to find that out. These are a fighter group sank an Italian royal ship. That's what these are. These are Italian ships that have been lent to Germany. These are subs that have been sunk by fighters. Well, okay, whatever's. Iran's lost a torpedo boat to France. Interesting. Italy's lost. I'm sure Italy's lost quite a bit. Now, I didn't notice too many German big name ships lost. The same here with the Italians. I'm seeing just a bunch of light ships here, but nothing big. Bunch of subs, tons and tons of subs. Passenger liners as well. Again, just light ships. I haven't come across. Well, here we go. Battleship, yeah. Japan. Okay. Yeah. Destroyer, light cruiser, Kirishima. Destroyer, 2 landing craft. That hurt a lot. Hurt a lot. Congo, torpedo boat, light cruiser, torpedo boats. The Haruna, a battle cruiser, a couple destroyers. The Kako, heavy cruiser. Hyuga battleship. Ouch. The Issei battleship, another ouch. Shikaku, yeah. And that was not necessarily the pride of my fleet, but nonetheless, it was way up there. You know, it was one of my better better fleet carriers. But that can certainly happen, even though I put the best tech in them. A couple more heavy cruisers, bunch of destroyers. There's another heavy cruiser. Subs, bunch of lighters. Oh, we're in Poland now. Okay, that's why I was like, oh, a bunch of stuff. So honestly, Shikaku, yes. All the battleships I lost, several heavy cruisers. There is some hurt, but it's not as bad as it could be. Oh man, Soviet Union's lost quite a bit. Now, United States, I think this is all United States. Sorry's been busy sinking their subs. Bunch of subs, bunch of more motor torpedo boats. I wish I could filter this out and just say, show me the United States, so I could just see. But anyway, a couple light cruisers, sunk the Guam and the Independence. So that's 2. So I lost Shikaku so far, one carrier to 2 of their light carriers. Let's see what else we got. A couple more heavy cruisers, a couple light cruisers, bunch of destroyers. So I've lost one fleet carrier to 2 of their light carriers. That's not even, not by any stretch. UK's lost quite a bit. A bunch of lighter ships, though. Not seeing anything named yet. Yeah, nothing really named. Just a bunch of lighter ships. So my feeling is I'm getting the worst of it. You could say it's even lost there to light carriers for one fleet carrier of mine, but I say no. It's not. We got to take a look at when our ships start coming in. We got to take a look and see how bad, what I can cobble together. I may have to redo some of my fleet deployments. I know I've got a lot of ships down here in this area. Come on, I just want to take a look at ships. We can probably begin to move some of these things to other locations. Yeah, but we'll see what's going on when we can. Siam has joined the Axis, yes, because they're a puppet. So Middle East, yeah, okay. There's been no movement here, but I imagine there will be something happening there. Nothing happening here or along the border here. Okay, so now I can see their disposition, army disposition throughout here. This will be interesting. Take a look throughout the Mediterranean here. Something is there, yes. So Vichy France is still neutral, lining to Comintern. Interesting. I don't know if Germany would be in position to to go to war with the miners, because I'm going to declare on Netherlands eventually, but not right away. That is so interesting. It's so interesting. Oh, let's check up north. Check up north here. So yeah, Finland's just kind of holding up north here, but I don't know how long that's going to hold. Looks like we're just having a staring contest all along here. And Italians are up in Finland. That's weird. Okay, so they pushed quite a bit here, but I think Russia may have pushed them. I thought they were up here to the River Sphere, and Russia may have pushed them back over. Not sure on that. This, yeah, that looks about what should be expected here. They're up on the Volga. Moscow, how close are we? 274, 308. So the Soviets have definitely pushed the Axis powers back. It was 160 something last time. So yeah, they now have a 100-kilometer cushion here, and they're pushing them back across the Donets, back into the Crimea. They had moved all the way up to Yalta, and Axis had taken Yalta, and earlier had Kerch. But then the Soviets have come across here, so I don't know what's going on there. But I can see why. It's Hungary, and well, there's some German forces down here, but mostly Hungarian and Italian forces down south here. Italian holding this not very well. Wow, I don't see where the Germans actually are. Wow, I would have thought. Oh, Germany must have grants military access. Yeah, so Lithuania has granted military access to Germany. I would have thought that Germany would have, with the early on war and conquering of what they conquered, their IC would have inflated quite a bit, and they might have done better than what it looks like they're doing. Yeah, so here the Italians got pushed back across the river, and they are fleeing. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Supply issues, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of wrecked units all across the border here. Oh, jeez. Looking. Yeah, I can kind of see why. There's not that much. I think Germany is spent. Oh, wow. Yeah, Germany is definitely spent. They did everything they possibly could to push as far east as they could, and now they are paying the price for that. Wow. Further south I go, yeah, well, I'll just say the better it looks, but no, not really. There's a bunch of retreats going on here, obviously. That's a ton of units retreating. Goodness gracious. Well, may my access partners do better than I'm doing. We'll see. Things will get kind of wonky. Things will get kind of crazy. The good news is we don't need to worry about the Netherlands just yet. We'll take care of what we got to take care of. Conquer the Philippines, take Borneo, push down into Singapore, start pushing across into Burma, and then kind of redo my fleets. Figure out what I need to do to take Wake Island. What that's going to look like. How many fleets I need to send over there. Probably just need to send my fleets first. Hover around there for quite a bit, cutting off supply and whatnot, and then move in my Marines. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Throw down some comments down below. Let me know how you think things are going, what you would do differently. Give me some kudos if you feel that I'm doing better than I'm feeling at this point. But I will see you guys next episode. Take care.